In this video, I'm going to talk about how to complete the square. So let's start off with the first example. Okay, so this is x squared. So first, let's take note of the coefficient of x squared, right? So we want it to be 1. So currently, the coefficient of x squared is 1. So this is x. And take note of the sign here. If this is a plus, then this should also be a plus. Okay, and the value here should always be half of this value. Okay, so half of this value would be 1. And then we can close the bracket, right? And it's a square. And after that, we will always minus the square of this number. Okay, so let me put that in a different color. Okay, so this is a 1, and I will always minus a 1 square. Okay, and then after that, whatever we have here, this is a plus 3. We're going to plus the 3 here as well. Okay, so this would be x plus 1 squared minus 1 squared plus 3 would be plus 2. Okay, so that is the end of the question. Okay, so let's look at example 2. Okay, so for example 2, again, we do the same thing, right? So let's check whether the coefficient of x squared is equals to 1, right? So it's equals to 1 here. So this should be x. And then this is a minus, so we're going to minus also. And we're going to take half of this value, right? So half of this value is 3 over 2. Okay, close the bracket, square it, and then always minus the square of this value. Okay, so maybe I should use another color again. So this is 3 over 2. Okay, so we're going to minus the square of 3 over 2. And then this is a plus 5, right? So we plus 5 here. Okay, and then we try to simplify that. This is x minus 3 over 2 squared minus 9 over 4 plus 5. Okay, and then we can simplify that further. Okay, so minus 9 over 4 plus 5, that would be 11 over 4. Okay, so yep, we have finished this question. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, you realize that in this case, the coefficient of x squared is no longer 1, right? So we have to do something about it first. Okay, we'll factorize out 2. Okay, and then we can complete the square here. So this would be x as usual. If this is a plus, this is going to be a plus. Okay, so let me use a different color. Right, so if this is a plus, then this is going to be a plus. And then as usual, right, we're going to take half of this value. So this is 1. Square it. Okay. Okay, and then minus the square of this value, right? So we always minus the square of this value. Okay, and then plus 1. Okay, we're going to close the bracket first, and then plus 1. Okay, so let's simplify this. This would be 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 2 plus 1. Okay, and that is equal to 2 bracket x plus 1 squared minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Okay, so anyway, I'm done with this example. Okay, let's look at the last example. Okay, so again, if you look at this negative x squared, the coefficient of x squared is not 1, right? It's negative 1. So we don't want that. Okay, so we're going to factorize out the negative 1. Okay, so factorizing out, then you get x squared minus 3x minus 5. Okay, so let's complete the square based on this. Okay, so this is minus. This will be x, right? So this is a minus, so this will also be a minus. Okay, and then we're going to take half of this value, which is 3 over 2. Square it, minus the square of this value as usual. Okay, close the bracket, right? So the minus 5, we see a minus 5 here, so we're going to minus 5 as well. Okay, and then we expand out. This will be x minus 3 over 2 squared, and minus minus will be a plus. Okay. This will be 9 over 4 minus 5. Okay, so 9 over 4 minus 5 is 9 over 4 minus 20 over 4, which is equal to negative 11 over 4. Okay, so that's the end of this example. So hopefully this video is helpful, and do remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.